Boom.
Welcome to Small Talk, a Branson's Best Group exclusive with your host, Damian Costello.
Welcome, everyone. This is Small Talk, Branson's Best Group. I'm Damian Costello, and I'm here with a special guest today, Dirk D. So are you enjoying this? Enjoying? Are you enjoying this rainy Saturday?
Absolutely. I wish the weather would make up its mind, but I understand it's Missouri.
It is Missouri. It snowed the other day, and then it was hot, and now it's rainy. And there might be a tornado again later.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the weather is not on its medication.
Yeah, that's okay. We've got some CBD from Swin dispensaries. Maybe that'll help.
Oh, very nice.
So, Dirk, I appreciate you joining us today. We've got lots of fun stuff on the show. This is the first episode of Small Talk with Branson's Best Group. So that's kind of cool. I'm going to go ahead and go in there and we'll start sharing it. You can get on your phone while we're doing this. Be comfortable. Start sharing stuff. Start having a good time. No one can see what we're doing. So I'm going on there right now. And, oh, look, it says we are live. So how awesome is that? Nice. So let's share this to just all of our pages.
Absolutely.
Go ahead. Tell me about yourself while I'm sharing this. You go ahead and talk.
Know?
Well, I know that you do photography.
I do.
So tell me some about that while I'm sharing this.
I have been shooting ever since film was a thing. It was more expensive back then, though. Digital's made stuff a whole lot easier as far as that's concerned. Not to mention the fact that it seems like I shot a lot of pictures in film that didn't turn out as well as I would have liked them, and you have to take a lot of those, and you can't really take them back. But with digital, it's a whole lot easier. I've always loved shooting and creative. So with all that, it's kind of spread out into web development and social media marketing and, well, karaoke sometimes. But
so you're old. You've been shooting film.
I'm old. Yes.
You're not that old though. You act like you've been around for such a long time.
We prefer to say older.
Older.
Yes, we're seasoned.
You're seasoned.
Yes.
You are well seasoned. Now, I do have a question. So this is kind of funny. I remember the first time that we met. We were at a bar, and we're not like bar people, but we met. We were talking. We had a beer or whatever, and hey, maybe I'll have to show that on here sometime.
I saw you die that night.
That's right. I died.
Twice, actually.
Twice. I died twice because you saw both premieres, didn't you? Yeah, so we'll talk about Emily another time. I remember, though, I met you. You were cool. We were talking. And I forgot we were just talking about certain things, and you mentioned that you couldn't drive.
Right.
And in my mind, I didn't want to be rude. It's like you're drinking a beer, and I was like, oh, he can't drive because he's probably a drunk and has a bunch of DUIs. That was my thought. Yes. And I didn't want to say anything. And in my mind, I'm just like, oh, he's one of those. He's probably going to ask me for rides all the time because he's just a drunk. Well, and you weren't drunk, but I was like, wow, if he is a drunk, he's a really sober drunk, you know? But finally,
professional.
I see you. I don't have my phone to well, oh, yeah, here. Let me get a prop.
I could show you.
Yeah, so why don't you check your phone?
It's comfortable right about here.
Yeah, so I noticed Dirk was doing this one day. He's like scrolling with his nose, and he's like, and so I was like, oh, you're blind. You're not.
Man.
You don't have DUIs. You're just not allowed to have a license because you're blind. And that's true, right?
No.
I mean, you can have a license, but I mean,
I cannot. No, I can legally get a license, but it's not worth it because if I ever got in an accident, it'd totally be my fault because I don't see real well. So yes, I could get a limited license, but it's never been worth it.
So that it doesn't seem worth it. So
right.
Now that we know, though, I mean, it's so on a scale from like 1 to 10, how blind are you?
On a scale of 1 to 10?
Like 10 being
the blindest?
10 being Helen Keller, and one being like an overzealous Italian that thinks that he has a lot of issues?
I would say I'm somewhere near a 6.
6, that's pretty
Maybe
blind.
7, kind of heading in that direction, but not.
Okay.
I tell people that I can see detail, but I can't necessarily read up close kind of words and stuff like that. Like street signs are hard, but I can tell you what color you should be wearing, and that doesn't go with that kind of thing.
So, are you part of the Illuminati? Oh, I did the wrong thing. I did my thug life. I meant to do my Illuminati. There it is. There's the all-seeing eye. You can't see that, but
I'm an Illuminati thug. Oh, nice.
There it was. I just pressed the wrong button earlier.
All
So, how is it though that you take such beautiful photos? And we're gonna get to that in a minute. I will show people photos, and actually, we have one of your photos for sale featured in our coffee shop.
Yes, you do.
The Ground Up Coffee House and Dessert Bar. So, you have any recommendations from there? Look at me, I'm trying to get shameless promotion here.
I'm a pretty big fan. I like the chai latte a lot.
Chai latte?
Christy's pretty much the chai latte god.
Really? God
Yes,
S.
yes.
God S.
S, yes.
Yes. With a yes.
I don't know which pronoun to put in there.
It doesn't matter anymore.
I got to be right.
It's this day and age. It doesn't matter.
And I really.
I'm triggered now. Okay.
Sorry, I didn't mean to make you erupt.
No, that's okay. It happens every now and then. So yeah, the Ground Up. It's a wonderful painting, and I believe we can show some people that. So let me go over to. It's on your site, on your photography site.
It was right up there.
And I've got it right here. And let me just get to my screen here. Boom.
That's it. That was taken in South Padre Island. It's the one that you have out there is a canvas that was created from that particular image. We were sitting on the back of Louis' backyard. It's a restaurant, absolutely beautiful. The sun was going down, and those 3 birds decided to just stop right there.
That's incredible. It's a beautiful photo, and there's not even blur on them. You caught them, and just the most perfect moment.
I won't lie, I was very lucky. That's one of my favorite shots of all time, and it was just
skill.
Because they behaved.
It was skill, Dirk. It was not luck.
Well,
you know that it was skill. I love doing those.
But anyway, yes, you love your sounds.
But you can buy these prints. They're very well priced as well. So, if you want to get prints of this, just go to photo.dirkdmyers.com. Right up here, you can see it in the description, and you can buy some of his stuff. So I have lots of favorites in here. I love this DJ one here.
That's DJ Valance from Heavy Heads in Springfield. Awesome guy, great DJ. He also does, if you're familiar, he has a BC Boys tribute group.
Oh yeah,
Butterfly Effect, I think, something like that. I'm not sure. I'm sorry, Chris, if I didn't get that one right, because I'm not 100% sure. But anyway, I don't. That's not it. It's the grasshopper something or other, grasshopper effect or something. Anyway,
he'll jump on here and he'll get on.
It's awesome. Chris DJ Valance is amazing. But yeah, that picture was kind of fun.
Now, what about this one right here? Well, there we go. Does that guy look familiar?
Oh, that looks like Marshall and his lovely young lady.
Yeah. So Marshall, he's